Mm. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me? Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Sure you're having a great time. Has been trading. Hope it's been profitable. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, traders. Good morning, traders. Hope your week has been profitable. Hope it's been profitable. Thanks for joining today's live stream. Thanks for joining today's live stream. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Let me drop a message on the platforms. Let me drop a message on the platforms to remind others. If you can hear me, drop a comment. If you can hear me, if you can see my screen, drop a comment. Drop a comment. Drop a comment. If you can hear, you can see my screen. Drop a comment. Good morning. Good morning. If you have any question, if there's any pair you want us to analyze, drop it in the comment section. If there's any pair you want us to analyze, drop it in the comment section. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, Victory. Good morning. Wait, you can hear me loud and clear. So let's go straight to business. So looking at if there's any pair you want us to comment session. So let's start looking at uh, fundamentals. Any major news? Okay, only Australian dollar news. That CPI was released 12:30 a.m. and as you can see, it's negative. It was negative for Australian dollar, though the difference isn't much. The difference isn't much. The previous was 2.5%. The forecast is 2.6%, and the actual is 2.5%. That's just a difference of 0.1%. Okay, that's very low. That's very low. Okay, so that's the only major news for today's markets. That's the only major news. Okay, so let's see DXY. What's the trend on DXY? Dollar index. What's the trend for dollar index? So this is dollar index, as you can see. dollar index is bearish. This is the weekly time frame, as you can see. Dollar index is bearish. Let's see how did yesterday candle close. You can see yesterday candle close strongly bearish. There was a breakout from a support yesterday. Can you see that? There was a breakout from a support yesterday. This is a breakout from support. Yesterday candle closed below this support. Okay, you can see this support. It broke yesterday candle closed below this support, and you can see there's a pullback at there's a retracement. Let's see on 4 hour what's playing out on 4 hour. I believe you guys can hear me. You can hear me. So on 4 hour, you can see this on 4 hour. You can see a fair value gap was created here on 4 hour. You can see the fair value gap that was created yesterday before the breakout. Can you see that fair value gap? And you can see this morning price has filled that gap. Price has filled that gap. Can you see that? The fair value gap was created yesterday before the breakout from this support. Can you see that? This morning, what they did was to fill the fair value gap. To fill the fair value gap, you can see. And after filling this fair value gap, you can see the what's it called? The pattern that has formed inside that gap. Let's see on the bearish reversal pattern that has formed on one. You can see on 1 hour time frame. You can see after price filled the gap, you can see this is a shooting star. So with what we have on DXY, as you can see, DXY is bearish on the weekly time frame. Okay, it's bearish since the market opened. It's been in a range kind of. Okay, there's a high probability it's going to break this support before the week ends. DXY is going to break this support. It's going to create a new low. It's going to create a new low. So my bias for DXY today is bearish. My bias for DXY today for dollar is bearish. It is bearish. So if we're considering selling DXY, if dollar is bearish, then we should be looking for buy on GU, buy on EU, buy on NU and AU. Look for buy opportunity on those pairs. Okay, so that's it for the dollar index. Let's go to the chart and see patterns we have on. Let's start with GBP USD. If there's any pair you want us to analyze, drop it in the comment section. Yeah, let's start with GU. So my bias for GU is bearish for the week. It is bearish for the week. My bias for GU is bearish for the week. What's my bias for today's market? Let's see. So this is really yesterday. Sorry, my bias for GU is bullish. Sorry, bullish. DXY is bearish, so we'll be buying GU. Sorry, buy. It's a buy. So we had a resistance that was created here. You can see, and price has been trying to break out from that resistance. You can see on Monday it tested that resistance. There was a strong rejection from that resistance. Tuesday also, that was yesterday, it tested that resistance. There's a strong rejection from that resistance. Can you see that? And today also it has tested that resistance, and you can see there's a rejection from that area. Also, if you go back here, you would see we had a support here which became a resistance which became a support. Can you see that? Can you see that this resistance became a support? Price came back, tested that support, you can see, and there was a strong rejection from that. So the battle is between this resistance and this support at the moment. The battle. Okay, that's the battle. So if this resistance is broken, now after the close of yesterday candle, after the close of this candle yesterday, it's likely a fair value gap was created on lower time frame, and that could be the reason for the retracement we are seeing in the markets. Let's go to, you can see, okay, this is, let's see 1 hour. Let's see 1 hour. It's likely there was a fair value gap. Okay, you can see the fair value gap that was created here. This is the fair value gap. This is the fair value gap that was created yesterday. You can see this gap, and I think that gap has been filled. You can see, not entirely. Okay, so what they did to clear liquidity, you can see this low was an area of liquidity. They've cleared that area of liquidity, and you can see the pattern we have here. This is an engulfing pattern. This is an engulfing pattern. So Price might not pull to fill this fair value gap. Okay, it has done. You can see the fair value gap is a huge gap. The gap is huge, and price has already filled. I think it has done 50%, which is the consequent encroachment. Price might not pull back to hit this level. Are you getting me? It might not pull back to hit this level. So if you want to buy, since there's a possibility for you to come and hit this level, there's a possibility it might want to come and test this level. Your stop loss should be this low or this low. If you are buying, your stop loss should be this low or this low. So if you decide to buy from the current market price, your stop loss, okay, that's about 50 pips, which is not bad. Which is not bad. Okay, 50 pips, which is not bad. So your initial stop loss should be at this level. If price breaks out from the resistance, then you can adjust your stop loss from this level to this level. But if you want to buy from the current market price, your stop loss should be at this level. If price breaks out from this resistance, you adjust your stop loss from this low to this low. You are following. That's my take on GBP USD. That's my take on GBP. If you look at GBP USD charts, you would see that price has been in a range for some time. And the reason for this range is the major news that will be released tomorrow for dollar. I think that's the reason for the ranging market we're seeing now. You can see GDP will be tomorrow by 1:30 p.m. I think this is what is holding on the dollar at the moment. That's why dollar pairs have been in a range since the opening of the market. You can see this major news. So tomorrow you should expect high volatility. You should expect high volatility on USD pairs tomorrow by 1:30 p.m. By 1:30 p.m. That is when the move will be massive. When you should expect high volatility. Today we might not see much volatility. Price might go into a range. Okay, but if you want to take a trade, personally, I would be taking a trade on GBP USD. I would be taking a trade on GBP USD, and I just shared with you guys my game plan. Yeah, I'm going to set my stop loss and my take profits. Okay, so that is it for GU. Hey, which other pair do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Which other pair do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know in the comment section which other pair do you want us to look at. Let me know in the comment section. Let me know in the comment section. Which other? Okay, USD JPY. Yes, USD JPY. Okay, USD JPY. Okay, so if you look at USD JPY, the structure we have here, this is a bearish structure. Let's start with the daily. So you can see the structure we have here. This is a bearish structure. It has been forming series of higher, lower high and lower low, lower high and lower low. Okay, you can see this is a bearish structure. Let's go to Forex. My bias for USD JPY is bearish. My bias for USD JPY is bearish. USD JPY is bearish. So yesterday candle, you can see broke out from a support. Yesterday candle broke out from a support. This was a support that was created, I think it was on Monday. Yeah, this support was created on Monday. This support was created on Monday. Yeah, this support was created on Monday. And yesterday candle, you can see, if you go back here also, you can see this was a support which became a resistance. So this is a supply zone at the moment. You can see if you go back here also, it was a resistance which became a support which became a resistance. So you can see it's a key area. It's a key zone. You can see it's a key zone. So yesterday candle closed bearish, closed below this support. So that is a sell. Today's bias is sell. Okay, so I think after the breakout, a fair value gap was created, and that could be the reason for this pullback. Let's confirm on lower time frame. After breakouts, it's likely a fair value gap was created. So let's confirm that on 1 hour, 15 minutes time frame. So this is 1 hour. Let's check 15 minutes. A fair value gap was created, I'm sure, and that could be the reason for the pullback. So you can see, can you see this fair value gap? Can you see this fair value gap that was created? I think this was yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday. Can you see the fair value gap? be the reason for this retracement. Can you see it? This fair value gap could be the reason for this pullback, and this gap has been filled, though it has not filled it entirely. It has not filled it entirely. So if you are considering selling USD/JPY, your stop loss must be above this fair value gap. Okay, stop loss must be. You can use this high as your stop loss. Your stop loss should be above this fair value gap, and your first target, it's likely going to come and clear the liquidity residing at this previous low. If this does not play out today, it will definitely play out tomorrow. If it does not play out today, it will play out tomorrow. It will play out tomorrow. Okay, so it's going to come clear the liquidity residing at this previous low. So if you want to sell from the current market price, your stop loss should be here. This is about 55 pips. 55 pips. Your first TP, it should be your first target. That's about 70 pips. Okay, 70 pips. Okay, immediately price breaks out from this low. If price breaks out from this low, you adjust your stop loss from this high to this level. I hope you are following. Your initial stop loss should be at this high. If price breaks this low, you can now adjust your stop loss this high to this area. I hope that is clear. That is my take on USD/JPY. My bias for USD/JPY is bearish. Is bearish. Is bearish. Give the video a thumbs up if you're getting value from this live stream. Please give it a thumbs up so that others can get to see this video. If it's your first time live stream, please subscribe to the channel so that anytime I come online, you get notified by YouTube. Please subscribe so that you don't miss the videos and the content. Okay, subsequent content I'll be dropping on this channel. Any question, Mr. Gbadamosi? Any question? I hope that is clear. Any question, let me know. Mr. Paul, any question, Is there any pair you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Okay, the next pair we'll be looking at now is gold. What's happening on gold? See gold. Let's see gold. My bias for gold is bullish. My bias for gold is still bullish. It's still bullish. So yesterday, you can see yesterday, this is daily time frame. Last week, a fair value gap was created on gold. Can you see that? Last week, a fair value gap was on gold, and that gap has been filled. You can see the gap here. The gap has been filled. The gap has been filled. So this is a buy setup on gold. Let's go down to 4 hour. So we can see, so gold has created the resistance here. So if you want to buy gold, wait for the resistance to be broken. Wait for 4 hours to close above this resistance before you buy gold. That's my take on gold. There's a high probability gold will clear this previous this week. There's a high probability gold is going to clear the liquidity residing at this previous high this week. That's my take on gold. My bias on gold is a buy. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on gold. Look for a buy on gold. That's my take on gold. I hope that is clear. So that's my take on gold. Wait for the resistance on 4 hour, this 4 hour. Wait for it to be broken before you buy gold. I hope that is clear. Let's look at GBP/JPY. GBP/JPY has been in a range since the market opened. It's been ranging, you can see. It's been ranging. GBP/JPY in a range since the market opened. You can see it has been in a range. It's created a fair value gap at this point, and I think that gap has been filled, as you can see. See the gap is here. That gap has been filled. That's been filled. So I'm expecting a buy on GJ. I'm expecting a buy on GJ. But before GJ would buy, it's likely going to clear these lows. There are a lot of liquidity residing at these lows. It has created sell side liquidity and also it has created buy side liquidity. So there's a high probability to clear sell side liquidity before going for buy side liquidity. That's my take on GJ. If you are considering buying GJ, wait for the sell side liquidity, the liquidity side at this previous low. Wait for it to be cleared before you buy GBP JPY. So my bias for GBP JPY this week is bullish. For today's market is bullish. If it clears the sell side liquidity, then one can consider buying GBP JPY. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. I hope that is clear. Any question, let me know in the comment section. Are you still here? Are you still here? Let me know in the comments if you have a question. Which other pair do you want us to look at? Let me know in the comment section. Euro Aussie. My bias for Euro Aussie is bearish. My bias for Euro Aussie is bearish. It is bearish. Let's start with the daily. So candle closed bullish. It's closed bullish. Let's see 4 hour. After the close of yesterday candle, what do we have on 4 hour time frame? Let's go to 4 hour. So if we apply our Fibonacci from this swing high, this equal high, you can see. If we apply Fibonacci, you can see price is at premium at the moment. It is above equilibrium. You can see it is above equilibrium, so it's at premium. So at premium, we should consider selling. And you can see the previous 4 hour candle closed as a doji. Can you see that the previous 4 hour candle closed as a doji? Can you see it? So if the current 4 hour closes bearish, if the current 4 hour candle closes bearish, you should consider selling Euro Australian dollar. If the current 4 hour closes bearish, you should look for sell on EA. Look for sell on EA. So it has created a support here. So look for sell below this support. Look for sell below this support. Look for sell below the support. Wait for 1 hour or 4 hour candle to close below this support before you sell Euro Australian dollar. Okay, price to close below this support. So you can see on 15 minutes, you can see this retracement. The reason for this retracement could be this fair value gap. Can you see this retracement? This retracement. The reason for this retracement could be this fair value gap. This fair value gap. Okay, so let's go to lower time frame. Probably there is still a fair value gap above this one. That's why it's still buying. You can see. Can you see the fair value gap on? You can see this gap has been filled. Can you see this gap here? So there's a high probability it's going to sell from this point. You can see it has filled this gap. Can you see it? Can you see the reason for this retracement? Can you see the reason for the retracement? It's this fair value gap. It is this fair value gap, and it has filled that fair value gap. But like I said, patiently wait for price to break this support. Wait for price to break this support. The support was identified on 1 hour time frame. Wait for the support to be broken before you sell. That's my take on Euro Aussie. That's my take on Euro Aussie. You can see. So wait for 4 hour to close below, or 1 hour to close below this level before you sell. You could also, we have a support here also. If you don't want to wait for price to break this support, you can work with this support. But ensure, if you're working with this support on 5 minutes, ensure 4 hour candle. Ensure 4 hour candle is below this support. I hope you're getting me. If you want to work with 5 minutes support, ensure that 4 hour candle closes below this support before you sell. I hope that is. I hope that. So that's my take on Euro Aussie. Look for sell on Euro Aussie. Buy Australian dollar USD. Buy GBP USD. Okay. Buy Euro USD. Look for buy on Euro USD. If you're trading New Zealand USD, also look for buy. For JPY pairs, JPY pairs would sell. JPY pairs needs to clear sell side liquidity before buying. That's my take. That's my take. Any question? Any question? Any question? All right, Mr. Paul, that's cool. Patience, patience, patience. Ensure you execute your trading plan. Ensure you apply stop loss on all your trade, please. Plan the trade and trade your plan. Plan the trade and trade your plan. Okay. So I think that will be all for today's session. If there are no questions, any question, any question, any question, any question, any question, any question, any question. No question. Okay. I appreciate you all for your participation. I wish you all a good day. Bye for now. See you guys tomorrow.